Hi everybody, my name is Brian Keogh, CEO of Wexford Local Development. The video that you're about to watch is a small sample of the work that we do with communities in Ross, Enniscorthy, Gorey and Wexford. I hope the stories that you're about to hear reflect the work that we do on the ground with communities throughout County Wexford and how we can make a difference in those communities. And we look forward to working with you into the future.
I suppose the first time I got in touch with WLD, it was when I was first a member of the St Louis Stitches, and we applied to WLD for funding to do some courses. And it was such a fantastic experience for the women who did the courses. I think there were about 15 of them, and the women in the group have got such incredible skills, and the certificates put their skills into perspective, I think. WLD actually provided the funds for the women to do these courses, but in addition to that, they provided the expertise and guidance when choosing the modules within these FETAC courses. And I think this, from the very beginning, gave the women the confidence to proceed with the courses. Once they'd finished these courses, they had a great sense of achievement and pride. And that led them to go on to do other courses, such as healthcare courses and anger management courses. Again, the level of expertise and guidance from WLD was absolutely invaluable. As well as working with local community groups, WLD have provided local people some varied forms of employment through the TUS schemes and the RSS schemes. A good example is the 2 TUS workers and 1 RSS worker here in the St Louis Daycare Centre in Ramsgrange. Some elderly people in the community have benefited from the WARM project. Again, with the guidance of the WLD staff, people have been encouraged to take advantage of this really, really important scheme. It's made a huge impact to elderly people's lives in their homes.
I heard of a training course that was available for the travelling community and to make progress with travel community health. And it was an opportunity for me to get employment because I found it hard to get employment, to get involved in a permanent job as well. So I got in contact with them and they gave me the opportunity to do a 3 years health training course. So I was delighted with that. It upskilled my confidence and my skills in knowing more about health as well. WLD helps us, they give us funding to keep the groups running. They provide us with the buildings, which we are delighted to have the buildings as well to run our groups in, because we do find it difficult sometimes to get buildings for our groups. They give us the support and they provide us with confidence as well to keep our groups going, and anything that we need, they're there for us, like when we need any help or support with anything. They give me permanent employment for the work in my own community to improve the travelling community's health as well, which I was always interested in doing something for my own community as well, and it needed to be improved to health, so we run programmes and groups to improve travellers' health and give them more education and knowledge about their health, which I love working out in the community as well. By supporting us and giving me the confidence that I can get involved in work, and that I am a person and that I'm valued to work in a community. And with me being involved in and working, it strengthens the travelling community to show that they can get farther, and if they get involved in getting education and working in groups, that they have a chance of getting jobs. It gives them more confidence when they see me employed as well. Wexford Local Development also gave me the courage to go to Brussels to speak on behalf of the travelling community as well. And I would have never done it only for Wexford Local Development. Gave me the confidence and the skills to go that far about it.
Well, 2 years ago we contacted WLD to get some advice on different things that were happening within the community, and we organised a meeting with several voluntary groups, and from there we met Donny Dunbar, the Gorey representative, and he was able to tell us what sort of things that WLD could offer in the way of grants and support for the different projects we had in mind. Well, from the meetings that we had with Donny, we learned more about the funding they had available, in particular the windmill grant, which we were able to get the kitchen downstairs from. Donny talked us through the whole process. He made sure we got to the right meetings and met the right people. So they also give us funding towards a scary walk at Halloween in the local woods. We have about 40 or 50 volunteers that come out to give us a hand on the nights, and we have a couple of hundred people come to do the walk. And through the help from WLD, we're able to put on these events, which is amazing and brings the whole community together. I've been working as a volunteer since 1997, and getting involved and dealing with WLD helped give me a new lease of life, and I'm sure it's the same for other volunteers as well. And with that new lease of life, and with the help from the different information and things that WLD have been giving us, we have been able to get things done. Some big things, some littler things, but all of the things that we've gotten done will have benefited and will continue to benefit our community.
Well, we approached WLD because we needed help, and we needed their professionalism because they're involved in all this sort of work, and we just needed to get the various programs put in place, and we needed some funding to do that also, and we needed their expertise in relation to educational programs, setting up the youth club, and basically supporting us in our venture, you know. First of all, they put in educational programs for us. We set up an anti-drug campaign here, which we're very helpful with. The car market project, we're very helpful with that, which is part of the WLD. We run a series of educational programs, beauty programs, first aid, programs like that that would help young people get out and get to work, you know. Also then we set up a junior youth club, and WLD run a child protection program for us here, for the leaders, the new leaders that were going to be involved in that. And they've also helped us from a financial point of view with the setting up of that junior youth club. So up to now, we've been very successful with our junior youth club. We had discussions with WLD in relation to catering for the older juveniles and how we're going to engage them in the community house here. So we have made an application to Leader Funding to do a project in relation to a youth cafe gaming room, because that seems to be what the kids are all into now, and hopefully that will be successful. We also applied to WLD for TUS workers because we've seen the need to have an ongoing continuity of work here, because I mean, if you're doing it on a voluntary basis, you can only do so much, and you can't do it all. It's impossible to do it all. And we were very successful in our application. We now have an admin worker, we have a housekeeper here, and we're very conscious that the estates are kept to a very high standard. We want the estates to look well, we want the children to be brought up in a nice clean environment. This has helped to no end to have these people here with us. It made a difference in relation to 3 points. The number one is the younger kids in our junior youth club have now got a place to come and play their games and meet new friends. We now have TUS workers here that are helping us to maintain the estates here and keep them clean and tidy, and which helps to have people have some pride in where they live. Working with WLD has brought this from a derelict building to a fully functioning community house that services the whole area here. When you're doing voluntary work, it's important that you have support and backup from organisations like Wexford Local Development. You just need these boosts from time to time to spur you on, and Wexford Local Development do that for us.